Shalom. Before I get started, as always, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone while learning this truth. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect out there scattered abroad, pushing this truth on the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and freedom to do so. It's your brother Tazamak coming back with a quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson, They That Be With Us Are More Than They. Okay, and I'm going to be going into divine intervention. Okay, I'm going to get an account and I'm going to get some scriptures. Okay, because divine intervention has been taking place ever since the ancient world. Okay, and it's going to happen, and this time it's going to happen in a more magnificent fashion. Okay, it's more danger. The Lord is going to protect us. All right, even though some of us are going to taste death. Okay, the scriptures tell us that some of us are going to be martyrs for our faith, which is going to be an honor. Okay, but you're going to have divine intervention taking place. You're going to have bros being protected from danger. You're going to have the Lord providing provisions for us, food, clothing. Okay, hell, even able to even freshen up. Okay, because niggas are going to be walking around finished. Okay, we can't say A through Z how it's going to happen, but we know that the Lord is going to be there for us, and the Lord is going to have his angels protecting us and watching over us, man. Okay? The Lord's going to put an extreme spirit of faith on us, and we have it now, but the Lord's going to amp it up. So we can really believe, we can really trust in him, because we really believe in trusting him now, but you're going to have the demon spirit amped up, and our spirit is going to be amped up on the right-hand side. You're going to have the left-hand side spirits amped up. You're going to have the right-hand side spirits amped up, which is us. Okay, we're the righteous. All right? And you're going to have, say, an enemy come for us, and the Lord blinds them. Okay? The Lord blinds them. Just like he did with Lot. Sodom and Gomorrah. He didn't blind Lot, but I'm saying the angels blinded the people of the town. The Lord had many miraculous things. When Gideon was going to war, okay, the Lord said, trust in me, I got you. Okay? When the Maccabees was going to war, okay? It's so many accounts in the scriptures where the Lord took care of his men. And the Lord never forsook us. The only ones that got tore up bad was the wicked. Okay? The only ones that got tore up bad was the wicked. And the Lord don't make mistakes, man. Okay? The Lord's going to protect his men that stay down to the end, because there was a lot of us, not of us, but there was a lot of people that fell out. And the angels that can protect it, the Lord going to send death angels at them niggas. Okay? Which we don't want that at all. All right? But I'm going to go ahead and get some precepts. And I'm gonna make another point before I jump in it. The military might that this devil has, he's showing little glimpses of it. It's extreme. Okay, it's extreme. Robots that can dance, robots that can fight, robots that can jump 20 times. The strength of a human, 20 times faster than a human. We're gonna need the Lord. Okay, we need him now. Hell, okay. Everybody else is going crazy, not knowing what the hell is going on, uncertain as hell. But we know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to start off in the book of 2 Kings 6 and 15. And when the servant of the man of Yahweh was risen early and gone forth, behold, a host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? So he was panicking. He was asking Elisha, man, what are we going to do? Okay, because Ben-Hadad was being a demon. He sent his army on Elisha because Elisha was revealing his military plans. He had his panties in the bunch. Elisha was revealing his military plans to Jehoram. Okay? And and his advisor told him, like, it got to be Elisha. Because he was doing it in his room trying to whisper it. And the Lord was like, I know everything you're talking about. Okay, the scripture said the eyes of the Lord is upon, the sinful kingdom. The eyes of the Lord is the angels. They see everything, hear everything. You could go in a dungeon, okay, and try to say a secret. The Lord knows everything. Okay, so he was trying to get some get back, like, bring this dude to me. Verse 16, 2 Kings 6 and 16. And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. He's talking about the angelic forces, okay? He basically tell them, don't worry, man, we good. All right? Verse 17. And Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes, that he may see. Okay? And Yahweh opened the eyes of the young men, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses, chariots of fire round about Elisha. It's talking about UFOs. Okay? It doesn't mean literally. It's talking about UFOs. UFOs were surrounding them. All right? And Elijah wanted his servant to see, basically that the Lord was with him. Elisha. But Elisha knew that. And he wanted the servant to see it. Okay, and it boosted his faith. Elisha's faith was already up there. He had a double portion of Elijah's spirit. Okay, so the servant saw that and was like, whoa. Verse 18. And when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto Yahweh and said, smite this people. I prayed it with blindness. And he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. So the Lord had these niggas blind out there, man. Okay, the Lord had these niggas blind out there, not knowing what the hell was going on, because they came to get him. And you see the pattern. The Lord did the same thing in Sodom and Gomorrah. And it says, and Elisha said unto them, this is not the way, neither is this the city. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria. So, Elisha basically led them to a trap. Okay, and let's see what happens. And it came to pass when they were coming to Samaria that Elisha said, Yahweh, open the eyes of these men that they may see. And Yahweh opened their eyes. And they saw, and behold, they were in the midst of Samaria. So they looked around like, oh shit. This put great fear on them. They knew that the Lord was dealing with Elisha because he blinded them. And he brought them to a place that they weren't going to even go. Okay? They in the wrong destination. What the hell are they doing here? So, they went in to our army. Okay? To our military forces in the northern kingdom. And it says, and the king of Israel said unto Elisha, when he saw them, my father, shall I smite them? Shall I smite them? He was asking Elisha. Okay? And he answered, thou shalt not smite them. Wouldst thou smite those whom thou hast taken captive with thy sword and with thy bow? Set bread and water before them, that they may eat and drink and go to the master. Elisha still had honor. Okay? The main purpose was he wanted to show the Lord's power. Okay? And that was done. Them niggas got out of there. Was like, man, we ain't gonna mess with these dudes no more. Let's hurry the hell up and get out. Elisha spared them. Okay, and let them know I could have killed y'all. Basically let them know, hey, I could have took y'all out right here, but I'm gonna have mercy. Okay, and that let them know that the Lord was dealing with us and not to mess with us, man. Okay? Amazing account, And things like that are going to be taking place in this time. I'm going to get this next in 2 Ezra 13. And 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another. I'm going to start at 30. 2 Ezra 13 to 30. And he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Okay, it's going to be amazing. And it's going to be strange to everybody. The scriptures talk about the strangeness of our salvation in the scripture, in the book of Wisdom of Solomon 5, the 5th chapter. Okay, they're going to be like, what the hell is going on? And it says, this is the point right here, verse 31. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, civil war, which is brewing right now, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay, it's going to lead all the way to World War III when the angels actually do intervene over there in the Middle East. That's where they're going to come in at. Okay, but they're actually going to be intervening on our behalf. One realm against another, the spiritual realm versus this earthly realm. The angels versus, these demons out here, man. That's trying to mess with the men of the Lord. Okay? And the wicked, because the angels are going to be taking the wicked out too. It talks about that in Ezekiel, the 7th chapter. Okay, they ain't going to spare nobody. And that's not right with the Lord. Okay, whoever doesn't have the mark of exemption on them. I'm going to get this next in the book of Daniel. And this is coming in the near future. We are not far. Okay, these type of scriptures, let's talk about this time frame, because we're in Jacob's trouble already. This is Daniel 12:1. And at that time, Michael, Let me get it again. Daniel 12:1. And at that time, Michael stand up, the great prince, would stand up for the children of thy people. And there should be a time of trouble. It's talking about Jacob's trouble. That's how bad it's going to get. Michael, okay, the commander of the army, the Lord's right hand, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that should be found written in the book. It's talking about the elect, because we're going to get delivered before the nuclear destruction. But that's how bad it's going to get, that the angels, including Michael, are going to have to intervene. That's telling you how bad it is. And Michael is a terrible force, man. Terrible. Okay, that's how bad it's going to get, that, you know, he's going to have to intervene, him and the angels, on our behalf. Okay, and they're going to protect the men of the Lord. I'm about to get ready to close in the book of Psalms. Okay. This is Psalms 34:7. The angel of Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him, and delivereth them. Okay, so all of us, we all got angels watching our backs. Okay, angels that we can't even see. The scriptures do say that we're going to entertain angels unaware. Okay, you might have came past an angel and didn't even realize it. How's your day going? Good. You know, lead you with a spiritual message. You know, finish the course or something. Okay, just like the angel came down to the apostles' camp. Okay, came down to the Elder Mawadazak's camp. Okay, we have angels around us. The Lord dispatches them. Okay, you protect this brother, you go protect this brother. And more of that's going to be happening in these last days. Okay, we have the fear of the Lord. Okay, and in the end, we are going to be delivered and protected from this destruction. Even the brothers that got to be martyrs, so what? Okay, we read the script, we know what's to come. Lord's will, this was an edifying lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom.